Hello. It's been a while since I've been on here, but it's up late, just in my head thinking, and I decided to write down what I was thinking about. So I was thinking about ways young men are stuck in the matrix. So that's what we're gonna be going over. So I got 7 ways the matrix is trapping you. First up, we got 9 to 5 loop rat race. So basically what the 9 to 5 loop rat race is you wake up, you go to work, you go to sleep. You wake up, you go to work, you go to sleep. It's a repeat, it's a loop. And basically you're a free slave because what it is you're barely making enough money to pay your bills. So you're gonna have to work more to try to be able to pay your bills, but you're not gonna be able to. And it's just a loop. You're never gonna get out of this. It's just a loop. You're basically a free slave. There's no such thing as freedom for someone who's stuck in a 9 to 5 loop or rat race. The next one we got up is corn addiction / adult content. So if you really think about this, it's free, it's easy accessible, and it's designed to keep your energy low, to destroy your confidence, and destroy your brain from the inside out. It's designed to do those things. It's designed to keep your energy low. It's designed to destroy your brain, your confidence. It gives you brain fog. It's destroying young men, and it's desensitizing you to women. It's making you nervous to approach women. It's just making you a completely different person. And by the time it's done with you, you're going to be completely unrecognizable. You're not going to recognize yourself. It ruins relationships. It ruins every female relationship that you'll ever have. And it keeps you from becoming something. That's what the point of it is. That's why when you're just scrolling on Instagram or on TikTok, these adult actresses or these OF girls will pop up, these thirst trappers, because they want to remind you of the corn. So you go back to it so that your energy can stay low. So the people that are up can stay up and the people that are low can stay low. Everything is designed to keep you to stay low. The next one we got up is weed and alcohol. So these the worst ones, man. If you do these things, really consider not doing them, because they're doing a lot of damage to you long term that you're not realizing. But basically what alcohol and weed does, it makes everything feel better. It's mostly used to suppress emotions. I feel like a lot of people who are depressed or going through things tend to smoke weed and drink a lot more than others. So other people use it to weed, I notice especially, a lot of people use it to drown out loud thoughts, like people who have a lot of trauma or dealing with a severe depression. They feel like they hear voices in their head, or maybe just thoughts like bad thoughts, and they use alcohol and weed to drown out those thoughts instead of confronting them. It makes you impulsive. So it makes you an impulsive spender. It makes you an impulsive eater. It makes everything you do in life impulsive. So if you're on a diet or if you're trying to better your finances, none of that stuff is going to be possible if you're smoking and drinking, because it just makes you impulsively do things. Like back when I'm 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks clean off weed, and I don't drink. But when I used to smoke, every time I did, I would just order DoorDash and eat a crap ton of food. Like I don't even know how much that much food fit in my stomach. But it's like you just go and you just like, it's like you just nonstop, and it just ruins it. It just ruins you. It ruins your goals too, because if you're on diet goals or finance goals and you smoke and you make impulse decisions, you're gonna cheat on your goals. You're gonna cheat on your diet, which is not good. It also gives you brain fog. So any real smoker who can admittedly say this, it gives you brain fog, man. Like when I'm high, it felt different. It felt different. But when I'm not high, I just couldn't think. It's like my brain has no thoughts. It was just empty. Like I just had brain fog. I couldn't talk. There's a lot of things that I couldn't do. And I'm still dealing with the side effects of the brain fog even after not smoking for quite a bit. It makes it harder to think and be productive, because when you smoke, it's just kind of like your body wants to be lazy. It doesn't want to get up and do things anymore. So if you're on those things, I suggest you get off of those things. But I'm not pressuring you, because everyone has their own pace, you know. I started smoking when I was 17, and I smoked pretty much like almost every day since then. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I really started smoking really heavily when I turned 20, 22 now. So, all right, the next one we have, which is everyone does this. Every single person on the planet, except for those who have learned to separate themselves from others entirely, is social media. Everyone has social media consumption to some extent. But social media is designed to keep you distracted. It encourages lust. It advertises adult content. It's designed to make you waste time. It's literally designed to keep you distracted from what you're really supposed to be doing. Some people, they get off work and they either go straight to the media, social media, or, you know, playing the game, you know. And this is to keep you distracted from doing other things. Some people think once you're off work, your job is done, but realistically it's not. As soon as you get off work, you start working on what's going to get you out of that job. And social media is designed to do that. It's also designed to keep you a consumer. So a consumer is someone who absorbs instead of puts out things. So you're taking in and not putting out anything. So you're watching people make money, like streamers. Like you're watching a streamer. They're making so much money. You're just watching them make money. Why not go make money yourself? So it's keeping you in this mindset of watching, like, oh, this is my favorite NBA player. Oh, this is my favorite streamer. Why don't you become a streamer? Why don't you become an NBA player? It's tricking your mind into thinking that you are a consumer, that you can't be these things yourself. So all of these things, this is not good. Slowly, you'll really start to pull away from these things once you notice that it's just designed to keep you low, as low as possible. The next thing we got on this list is a big one. Everyone does this one. I used to really have an issue with this one. Fast food and junk food. It keeps you overweight. It keeps your energy low. And 90% of real food 90% of fast food isn't real food. And I feel like a lot of people know that and just don't care. But I've been on fast food. Like if it's not Chipotle, Subway, Taco Bell, or Tropical Smoothie, I'm not eating it. A lot of these places don't show calories. They want you eating in the dark. So you're not knowing what you're consuming. You're not knowing how many calories you're consuming. A lot of these fast food meals, combo meals, are easily over 2,000 calories a meal. And that's not even including the drink or whatever side, like dessert or side item you might get on top of that. So when you're eating these fast food meals, you're easily almost consuming 3,000 calories in a day, which is gonna get you obese if you're doing that consistently. If you're not getting your steps in or working out, if you're not an active person and you're consuming 3,000 calories a day, and it adds up and you're just wondering, yo, how did I get this big? Because you're eating these types of food. It also gives you dopamine, which ruins your discipline. So every time you're eating these foods, you know, your brain is just getting dopamine from the flavors and all these other things. And it's ruining your discipline. It's just like weed it's a drug. Fast food is literally a drug. it does the same thing to your brain, except for the brain fog. Next one we got on here. Next one we got on here is, I said it earlier, video games. It's another distraction, much like social media. It gives you high levels of dopamine, which keeps you coming back. Most gamers stay gamers because you get, like, when you win, like, I've been a gamer in my life, so I know how it feels to clutch up a 1v5 in Rainbow Six Siege. The dopamine is crazy, you know? Or just getting high kill games and all that. You know, winning in Fortnite, you know, things like that. Most games cost money and in-game purchases, so it's like extra finances. Again, just becoming a consumer, just becoming someone who's just always just absorbing everything instead of putting out anything. So it's like a waste of money, especially if you don't got it like that and you have finance goals. You're kind of just setting yourself back. If it's not benefiting your life, it will be healthier just not to do it. Like, there's better ways to get dopamine than playing video games, like playing sports, for instance, you know, basketball. It's a pretty good dopamine right there. Hangouts, you can hang out with friends, that gives you dopamine. Go socializing, go out to the movies, go to the mall, even if you don't buy anything. Just hanging out in the mall with your friends is always fun. Walmart. Working out is a really good one. I get a lot of dopamine from working out, especially if you set a goal. Working out is so good because what you do is you go to the gym, you set a goal, and you accomplish it. So it's really good for training your brain to accomplish the goals no matter how hard they are. So I really recommend working out if you're searching for a hobby to do when you don't have, like, when you have like a bunch of extra time on your hands. I suggest you work out. And yeah. Next one is, it's a big one. It's a big one. A lot of people deal with this one. It's just the downfall. This is the number one thing, bro, and no one notices it. And I'm really just like, how does no one notice it? Some people do, some people don't. But this one is relationships. Relationships. Most case scenarios, people who always want relationships are those who can't handle being alone. Like a lot of people tell me this all the time, like, oh, I can't be alone, my thoughts are too loud, or I can't be alone, I can't be alone with myself. Like, you want to be in a relationship because you can't be alone with yourself? That doesn't even sound right. Like, that's not the right reason to be in a relationship. So instead of confronting those thoughts, you're running away from them. And a lot of people who have like abandonment issues and things like that, who tend to overthink and have loud thoughts, are the ones who always tend to want to be in a relationship more than others. And they're also the ones who tend to cheat more too, to be honest. Being in a relationship takes a lot of your time you should be using for, you know, fitness goals, self-improvement, things like that, mental health. So being in a relationship, if you're young, is not a good use of your time, because you need to be using that time for a lot of other things that you need to do in order to become who you're going to be for the rest of your life. So if you're in a relationship in your 20s and you're just wasting all your time on this girl who's not going to be there forever, you're just kind of like, what are you doing? You need to be using that time to better yourself, because once you cross a certain mark in life, it's just like, you're going to be like, damn, where did that time go? You don't want to be like that. Another thing is finances. If you're in a relationship, your finances aren't going to be right, because most of the time, 90% of the time, your girl is going to want you to buy things for her, take her out to dates. Those are expenses. And if you don't got it like that, if you have finance goals, if you need to be saving up for a school or a new car or anything like that, you don't want to be having an extra expense on top of your current living expenses. So now it's like being in a relationship is low-key just like having a kid, like extra expenses. Can you get this for me? Can you take me here? Can you do this for me? And especially in this generation, a lot of women feel entitled to your things, bro. They feel entitled to your money. So you really don't want to be in a relationship right now if you're trying to save money, or if you're really serious about self-improvement, then you want to stay away from that. And lastly, number one thing you want to avoid as a man who's young and confident is heartbreak, because all of that would be destroyed. So another reason you should always avoid getting in a relationship is because it can literally destroy your confidence. And confidence is kind of the cheat code to life itself. So if you have a lot of confidence and you get into a relationship and you love a woman and you trust her and she cheats on you and she breaks your heart, and you become depressed and you become sad and all your confidence is down, and now you're questioning yourself as a person, and now you're not going to recognize that confident person you were. Now you just created a whole new identity of insecurities and all these other types of things that aren't healthy for your brain. It's going to completely set you back, and these effects can last years of your life. One girl can ruin years of your life, years of your confidence, years of insecurities. So you just want to leave, like, you don't want to be depressed. You don't want to ruin your confidence. You don't want to ruin your mental health. So it's better for you to stay single, become emotionally dependent, financially dependent, all those things, before you jump into a relationship. All right. That was all the points those are all the ways the Matrix is keeping you stuck. Last thing I'm going to say is, if you're going through any of those things, like I have been in the past, and like I am now, some of those things I'm still going through now, like social media, I am a social media consumer. I still have my battles with lust, but a lot of those things I have gotten over, like the weed, alcohol. I'm sober. I don't really drink, but I'm almost 3 weeks sober off of weed. Sometimes people offer it to you, and then you're like, maybe I'll smoke once and enjoy my music a little bit, because it makes everything just feel so much better. Your food tastes better, everything is better. So I've been off of that for 3 weeks now. So hopefully I don't go back to that. But yeah, if you're going through any of those things like I am, or like I was, just know it's not too late for you. You're not stuck. And when you overcome these things, you're going to be a lot stronger and a lot more ahead of everyone else. You'll be a lot wiser. And just remember, you guys got this. You have to remember who the beast is. You got to remember who the fuck you are, bro. So it's all about your mindset. Like whenever you're about to relapse on doing something that you know you shouldn't be doing, just be like, bro, you know who the fuck I am, bro? I'm the fucking guy. And just don't do it, because you're stronger than your mind is. If that makes any type of sense, you're stronger than your mind. You control your mind. Your mind doesn't control you. Remember who the fucking beast is, guys. Remember, you control you, not your brain doesn't control you. You control you. You control you. So yeah, stay locked in. Stay in the gym if you guys are in the gym. If you're not in the gym, I suggest you get in the gym. And I hope all you guys, whoever's watching this video, I wish you the best. And as men, we have to help each other out. And if there's anything I missed, or anything, whatever tips we got, you guys want to give to each other, just drop it, because men have to help men, because no one else is helping us. All right, we're on our own in this world, in this life. So if you guys have any tips to help each other out, or anything I forgot, anything I left out, drop in the comments. And thank you for watching. And yeah, let's do better, guys.